stage. And I'm live, and nobody's in here yet because they're all over in the other live stream. Yay. Let's go ahead and do the invite. Copy. Paste. And do that. Okay, let's see if I can find me. Always something there to find. My channel. Live. And there we are. And let's pin that. Done. Okay, now let's get my TV over there. If I can find it. There I am. And so, hey, what's up, Mike? How's it going? I'm guessing you back on the road right now again? Okay, there we go. That caught up to me? Not quite. Okay, well, we're here. We're live. We're kicking. We're using the built-in camera, so it doesn't look anywhere near as good as the external camera, but I didn't feel like going out to the garage to grab it. Waiting on people to get in here. Everybody's leaving the other leaving Mr. Mach 1's live because he ended it. Yeah, I want to go back on vacation too, but luckily for me, next week's another 3-day week because we got Thursday and Friday off for 4th of July. I'm going to go grab my dogs while I'm waiting on people. Come on in. Come on, Boo. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yep. There you go. Good girl. Thank you very much. Thank you for playing. Okay, got the dogs back in. Yeah, I was just looking at the calendar and noticing that we get 4th of July and the 5th of July off. So that's Thursday and Friday. So that'll be nice. Only a 3-day week last week and a 3-day week next week, but 5-day week this week. Although, yeah. Ooh. 2.5 weeks before vacation. Where are you going on vacation? Just at home? I don't have any vacation scheduled or left. I used it all. Hello. Welcome to the club. It's not an exclusive club, but you know, hey, what are you going to do?
What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. What is going on?
There we go. I fixed it.
What was wrong? Couldn't hear me?
No, I forgot to shut the other stream down.
Oh,
the YouTube side. Yeah.
Motor City Fox Fest if the Mustang is fixed. Well, hopefully your Mustang's fixed. What you eating there?
Ice cream.
I've got very, very little ice cream left. I should have gone to the store. I usually eat mine in a cone, and I don't have enough for a cone. So when I finish off what I got, it's just going to be, I'm going to eat it right out of the container. There's not enough left to say so.
Yeah. My wife just bought this, so I'm good.
What flavor did you get?
Chocolate, peanut butter.
That's what I got, pretty much. It's a vanilla with chocolate and peanut butter in it, and it's pretty good. It's a Publix brand, and it's sugar-free, so. I have a whole trailer full of ice cream. Yeah, but it's not yours, Mike. It's somebody else's. Hauling a freezer trailer. Hopefully your trailer doesn't, lose power, because that would suck. I'll have a whole trailer full of milk.
I was gonna say that'd be a milky mess.
Yeah. I've seen it happen before. I've seen freezer trucks that where the AC on them went out, and they just everything melted out of them.
I've seen them on the side of the road selling shit because the freezer went out on them.
Yeah.
The little box trucks.
Yeah. Oh no, this was a full size semi I was talking about. I don't know what all was in it, but it was melting, whatever it was. Out in that 90+ degree heat.
So how did your car run on the way home?
Ran fine. I'm just worried that it's burning oil. But then again, I may not have filled it all the way up. I didn't think about the fact that even though I did a balance shaft delete, I didn't think about that when I was filling it up. So I put in the what it normally takes, which is 6 quarts, just under. And it wasn't barely showing on the dipstick. And when I got home, I didn't do it Monday. I did it Tuesday. So yesterday I put the Cerakote in it that I'd been meaning to, or it's not Cerakote. It's another one of those Molly frictionless, they're supposed to stick to everything and make it work better kind of thing.
Right.
It's the same people that make the other stuff it's supposed to work really well. I put that in and I checked my oil to see and make sure I didn't overfill it. And it's like barely showing up on the dipstick. So I threw another quart in it and it finally came up to where it was like where it should be in the middle. And I was like thinking, oh yeah, that's right. When you take the balance shaft out, you gain about another quart worth of fill that you have to do because there's not a big chunk of metal down in that pan.
All right.
That takes up space. So Hudsonville Banana Foster ice cream. Oh man. That I could go for. That sounds good, Mike. Banana Foster ice cream. But and I had that. I'm worried that it's been running, but I've been watching the oil pressure and the oil temp, and they're all working, so it's got something in there,
Right.
It's keeping it. The pressure starts at 70 psi almost every time.
Was the car running a little rich or no?
It's I was reading into it and I haven't been able to talk to the tuner. It's hard to get hold of them and getting emails other than just the tuning emails. I should probably just send to support. But everything I read said it should be around 10 or 11 at wide open throttle for 93, not for E85 or anything, but for 93. And I'm so used to my Mustang that's running E85 that it gets down to like 7 at wide open throttle, and that's normal for it. That's what it does. That's right. Where it should be. Mine's supposed to be at around 10 or 11, and that's what it's getting down to. So I think all that black smoke is oil coming up through the rings, getting pushed through the rings at wide open throttle.
4-cylinder sure like he was ready to get on with it though.
Yeah, but I'm worried that it's doing that. It means it's building up too much pressure in there, in the crankcase.
Right.
But it shouldn't be able to with the setup I've got on it. I got rid of the original relief valve, the with the PCV that's on the front.
Right.
Replaced it with an aftermarket going through a catch can. And so there should be really no pressure buildup.
Hey, Zach, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Car Mob? What's up, Zach?
We got Car Mob, Zach, Bama 5.0.
Oh, Bama's in here.
Bama, you ain't kidding, brother. You can hear ice cream. That's exactly what I was doing.
From Wisconsin. And yeah, I saw the post about the one place not being any better in Wisconsin. Actually worse than the one you're used to in Michigan. But like Sean said, or Funky said, was the it's all about the management and the workers. It really is. In the Dells.
It is about the workers. But anyhow, Car Mob, Broken Tool Garage sent some coffee back with me for you.
Cool.
Conversa.
Yeah, that's what I read that and went, oh, he means Culver's. Hey, that sucks that it stunk in Wisconsin because the one we have here is actually really good. but it's like 40 minutes from my house. So
especially where you go, man. You know what I'm saying? If you go like the one over here in Belleville is good, but if I go to the one over here in Plymouth, it's horrible.
I've never been to the one in Plymouth, thankfully. I have been to a Chick-fil-A and Dairy Queen in Plymouth a few times.
Yeah, we don't have many Chick-fil-A's up here for some reason. We got a couple, but I've never been.
A couple that before Chick-fil-A was popular, I used to eat it in Michigan. Before it got to be popular, when it was just a Chick-fil-A, it was another one of the many fast food joints. Nothing special about it. Nobody cared about it. I was eating it up in Michigan, which is weird. And now it's like everywhere.
Hey guys.
But I like the Dairy Queen up there is where I found the thing that Funky, or not Funky, but Salty likes so much too, and that's the bread, the chicken strips and gravy.
Right.
Where I had that the first time too. Oh, fell in love with that.
Well, we went to Dairy Queen over there, and on the other side of the Jackson, when we got off the bridge there, got off the exit to go to, what was it, 731 or whatever it's called.
Right.
Well, instead of making a right, you go left, and there's a Dairy Queen over there.
Uh-huh.
Well, this big old black dude come up there and told me I was the wrong shade to be in there.
Really?
I told him, I said, dude, I'm from Detroit. Color don't mean shit to me. He didn't know what to say.
I saw you had ice cream, so.
Not that Dairy Queen. We didn't. We just ate some food there.
I saw you post a picture of some Dairy Queen. That was on your way home, wasn't it?
Oh yes, that was the other night.
Yeah.
No, because when I got home, my wife took me to Dairy Queen. She was so happy to see me.
Huh. What'd you get? Was that a the thing you posted? That's was it just ice cream, soft serve?
Blizzard.
Oh, it was a Blizzard.
It was a Reese Blizzard with chocolate.
I have not had a Blizzard in a long time. I just try and avoid that stuff because I want to eat them all the time. And
they're good, man.
Yeah.
Zach's getting a new phone. Woohoo!
I think the last Blizzard I had was actually in China.
Yeah? Was it a snow blizzard or what?
No, from Dairy Queen.
I'm kidding, man.
Or no, hold on. It wasn't a Blizzard. It was the McDonald's version of it. What does McDonald's have? Similar thing. The like a Blizzard, but it's the McDonald's makes them. Different name. But yeah, that's right. I don't think there's Dairy Queen. A McFlurry, that's what it was. McFlurry. My brain farted.
Same thing but different.
Yeah, I don't remember if there is Dairy Queen in China. There may be. But yeah, we usually find a McDonald's that sells those over there and get them. It's just a treat and makes you think you're back home.
Yeah. Until they don't know speak English.
Oh, they don't speak English very well. It's funny when you get to McDonald's and they see a bunch of Americans come in, and as soon as you get up there, they grab this menu from under the counter and put it up there that's in English, and you just point at what you want.
Right.
And they just it's in English and it's got pictures. So you just point at what you want, and no problem. They're used to that. KFC is actually way better in China than it is in America.
So when do you think you're going to start working on the Mustang again?
I don't know. Next weekend, possibly.
Get that trans jerked out and check the clutch.
Yeah, I just wish it was that easy for me to do. It's super pain in the ass for me to get that transmission out.
Listen, you ain't no rush anyhow. So, I mean, just undo a couple bolts and go rest and then whatever,
Well, the problem is first I got to get the exhaust off, and it's a one-piece exhaust now from the headers back. It's
all right. All right, Karma. We'll see you later.
Hey, later, Karma. So that's a pain in the ass to get off, and it's huge. It's long. So I got to get that off, and I got to pull it out the back, and then find a place to put it because actually I won't be on the quick jacks. That's right. They don't go tall enough. I will have to get it up on top of the 6-ton jacks at almost their highest point to be able to get that transmission out. I got to get the transmission, the ball stuff taken off the top so that I can get the transmission out. And then I got to be able to get the bolts from the starter off. That's not super hard. The hardest part's actually getting it off the clutch and out with the headers being in my way because there's no room. And
those headers are a bitch, ain't they?
Mine are the worst. Mine are like I have eBay headers. I have eBay headers, so they don't have the best fitment in the world. So they're really in the way. And those top 2 bolts in the transmission are always a nightmare for me to get to. But if I remember how to do it right, I shouldn't have too much problem. And then I got to get the thing down and out from under my car. And getting it down and off that, it's a struggle, and I'm not sure I can do it right now physically without help. And so I may not be able to get it done without somebody to come over and help me.
Yeah.
And it's physically a hard thing to do.
Hey, Pinks, I know someone with a working 4-post lift.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Mine's working as of today, so just come on over.
Okay. It's only a 12-hour drive, 10-hour drive.
Hey, it's a free lift.
I know, but I'd have to tow the car there. That's the problem.
But the thing about it is that I just take it over to Mike's and let him do it.
Oh, okay. For free, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And you do have a tall transmission jack, right? You got one of those?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
No.
Then I have to buy one of those. They're not cheap.
He's got one, but since he's got to do it for free, he mysteriously disappeared.
Like this weekend, I'm gonna do some more little things. I'm gonna try and finish this car up. So I'm gonna pull the front wheels back off. I'm gonna put it back up on the jacks. Pull all the wheels off. Going to put the rear brakes on and the rear shocks in, but then I'm going to recheck all the front suspension and everything, make sure everything's still tight, make sure all the motor mounts are still tight because it is rattling so much. I may pull a couple bolts out and Loctite them, the ones I didn't Loctite before. I just need to check all that because,
I mean, I could make it work. I've got a rolling table that's like 3 foot by 6. And I could put my regular transmission jack on top of that.
There you go.
Poof.
Yeah, poof.
Big jack.
If you were closer, I would take you up on that offer in a heartbeat. But that's like a whole weekend just to get there and back.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, I wish.
Mike could be nice and just bring his lift to you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
this way to
it won't
do it.
fit in my garage, or I'd have one.
No. Y'all just the 4-post. That way you can just do it right there in the driveway.
Salted the same lift that it took me a month and a half to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, now you know how to put it up. It won't take you that long to take it down.
My driveway is at too much of an angle. Won't work.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, my driveway is a slope.
I just got to put building blocks on it.
There you go. Yeah, you just like to do boats, just keep shimming it up till it's level.
That's why I had to. I was lucky that the guy who poured my driveway did it for free. He added a grate in, like a drain in at the bottom of the driveway, so the water running down would go into that, not into my garage.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, guys, it's even hot even now. Sun's going already down, and it's even
cool in here.
Shit, it ain't cool out here walking this dog.
It's 77 outside, 74 inside.
I'm about 10 degrees, 11 degrees hotter than you right now.
We had rain come through up here and cooled it off.
We ain't had nothing. I wish Mother Nature would piss on us a little bit. Good God, it's hot.
Well, it actually is still cloudy outside, so.
It's kind of cloudy here, but hell, it ain't gonna rain. They say we might get a little bit of rain, but I don't believe them.
I wasn't expecting it to rain, and so I wasn't ready for it. And it just started raining right as I was getting home. And so my car got wet. So I didn't pull the car into the garage because I don't need that area of the garage getting soaked because I get too much stuff out there. So I waited till it stopped, took the car for a little drive, then brought it in.
Hey, Salty, did you see that silver Fox body that Ken Did the Coyotes?
Yeah, the 82 GT. Yeah, I got plenty. I got bunches of pictures on my phone of that. He sent them to me.
Man, I'm telling you, that dude that owns that car is cool as hell.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, real good dude.
Well, Ken and them done good work on that car too, man. That thing turned out beautiful.
And that car in person, pictures does it no justice.
Really?
Oh, I love that badge he has on the front of it. It just looks really good.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Fox body anyway. The 82 GT. That's my favorite car. I love that front end better than any Fox body front end.
And that car is freaking beautiful.
It looks really nice in person.
I love how clean the damn engine bay turned out. Man, they done a really good job on that. And I like the wheels on the car. I think the wheels set the car off.
No, I'm telling you, and that dude, he's a big dude, man. He's a good guy, though.
Yeah.
How happy was he finally to take delivery of his car?
Oh, he was like a kid in the candy store, dude.
I bet he was. Hell, Ken and them had that car for a while. Like I said, Ken sent me pictures weeks ago of that car. And, you know, of course, I couldn't talk or say nothing about it and stuff like that. But yeah, like I told him, because he knows, I done told Ken many times, my favorite Fox body, if I could ever get my hands on one, is the 82 GT T-top. That's what that car is.
Oh,
that's what I want. I've never owned one of those.
Yeah, there's some nice cars there, man. But I'll be honest with you, I think if it wasn't so hot, there'd have been a lot more cars there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one car that Funky highlighted on his video, the one with the damn twin superchargers on it, man, that was a pretty ass car too.
That was a $1 million baby right there.
There's no doubt.
That car was black, but it was blue.
That car, I mean, it's just pretty. I love the stance on it and everything. I just wonder how you got it to work with twin superchargers. I wonder what kind of tune you have to put in that car to make that kind of shit work.
I don't know. He put some money in that thing, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. Funky said after he turned the camera off, him and the guy was talking, and the guy went into details about what he had done to the car.
Right.
Funky's like, holy shit.
Well, we was over there, and Funky seen that car there, man. And he had to go over and see it again.
I don't blame him. I mean, that's not something you see every day. You know what I mean? And then every piece of plastics in that car was damn covered in leather and all that kind of shit. That dude, ain't no telling how much money that guy's got in the interior in that car.
A lot.
Come on, girl. Come on. We're not going that way. Come on.
But I want to go that way.
She ain't. That's over next to where kids, the playground and stuff.
I want to go that way.
Yeah, I don't allow her to go to the playground or nothing like that.
He builds Harleys, Boost Attic.
That's what he said. He builds them their Harleys.
Yeah, I seen it. Boost Attic bailed on y'all. He left the party early and said, it was hot. I'm going home.
Well, he went home to relax some, and he'd just been in the sun too much that day.
Can't blame him, man, because, I mean, from what I've seen of him, just what little bit I seen him on camera or y'all's videos and stuff, it was like he was turning into a damn cherry.
He lives in Alabama, but he plans on coming up here to the Fox Fest.
He's in the Birmingham area, isn't he?
Hey,
I don't know where he's at, but I know he's in Alabama.
He's a good guy. We were at the track doing videos and stuff. Really nice guy. I mean, he'd walk up to anybody, have a conversation with them. Nice guy.
Oh, we've had Blue for 2 years today.
You talking about your dog?
Yeah.
Speaking
I've had mine for 7. I can't believe I've had her that long already.
Speaking of Blue, do you think we might be able to get Ford Blue down next year?
Good luck.
Man.
You'll get salty down there first before you get Ford Blue down there, I bet you.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably right about that one. Like I said, I'm going to show up one of these decades.
Decades.
You know, Salty, so what we're going to do, and I've only been there once, but I'm going to keep coming back each year. We're going to take a group photo each year. So if you wait too long, there's going to be less and less people in the photo.
Right.
Hell, if I wait too long, I won't be around to be in the photo.
Well, then get your ass there next year.
Well, I tell you what, if I could convince Bama to go, then me and him he'll have to drive here to my house, and then we'll take my vehicle and come up there. But I'm damn sure not driving 9 hours south to pick him up, then drive down however many hours it is before takeover. Because it's already over 400 miles from me. So I damn sure ain't gonna add to it.
Who's closest to you?
Huh?
Who's closest to you?
Well, look, if I go to Bama's to pick Bama up, I'm never making it before takeover. I'm just gonna go on down to Panama City.
Got it.
I mean,
But
I'd be a fool. I'd be a
who's
fool to go
closest? Is
north
Bama
where there's no
closest to you?
water. I go south. I think Bama's. I think me and you talked about it the other day, and I looked it up. I think Bama's like 11 miles closer to me than Fort Takeover is, something like that, or further, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like 415 miles or 18 miles from me to Fort Takeover. Come on.
But isn't there anybody that's closer to you?
As far as what do you mean?
Who in the group lives closest
Oh,
to you?
Proline. Proline only lives an hour and 10 minutes south of me. He lives in Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, okay. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I used to have to go down there every week for 10 weeks when she got her leg broke. That's where I had to take her. And I was only like 3 blocks from his house where the animal hospital is that done the surgery on her leg. But every time I'd go down there, it'd be on a Thursday, and I always had appointment time, and he always had to work, so it never worked out to where we was able to meet up.
Oh, he lives in Huntsville.
Who?
Tracy. Tracy lives in Huntsville. He's only like an hour.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
It's the guy with the silver Mustang.
Yeah, the other 82.
Oh, okay.
He lives in Huntsville, so he's not far from me.
So, question for you guys. I just got my 2 posts lined up, and I want to check the thickness of the concrete. Where do I check? Like around 6-7 inches away from the lift, because you're not supposed to have any disturbances in the concrete too close to where you're mounting it.
Well, let me ask you this. Is your concrete the same thickness all the way through, or is it just thicker right there where the lift's going to be put at?
It's supposed to be thicker where the lift's going to be put at, but this, you got to remember that the concrete was done before the building was put up, so we believed where it would be at, but, you know, I'd do test holes to make sure, because
here's what I'd do. Here's what
just take a hammer bit. Just take a hammer drill bit and drill down, and then when you pull it out, measure how far you drill down.
I would drill a hole where you need a hole. And
no, you can't do that, because you're not supposed to drill all the way through. When you're anchoring a lift, it says specifically never drill all the way through for where you put in an anchor, because that weakens the anchor.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
I understand that. I'm not saying drill all the way through. Drill to the depth you need. If it's there, it's there. If it drills all the way through, you're in the wrong spot.
Well, yeah. I mean, so where the other lift was at, I had to drill down 4 1/4 inches, and I didn't go through where the 4 post is at. So I know I've got at least 4 for the whole shop. But I have a certain section that I had them do, which is like 7 inches thick. So I'm going to take a long bit.
Is it not marked off and separated from the other sections? Because it probably should have been.
It should have been. Yeah, that would have been a very, very good idea. But they did not do that.
Oh no, they definitely should have done that.
Yeah.
At least spray some paint on the floor or something right there where the lift's going to be.
They should have done it. Reliefs at the top. It didn't have to be separated underneath, but at the top it should have had a relief cut in it, so you'd know exactly where it was.
Yeah. No.
Or they could have painted it, but that's hard.
A release cut. Nah, you don't want an expansion joint where a lift's going to be put at.
He's right. You need to have at least 6 inches from an expansion joint.
Well, yeah, I would have thought they would have poured a large square. So
I just don't get why they didn't mark it off where the hoist was supposed to go.
Yeah, that should have been marked, at least marked where they did it 7 inches deep. They should have done something to let you know where it was.
Well, you can spend some money. They do make a machine where you can
that will measure the concrete.
yes. I
Without
now
putting
you
into it.
might be able to rent that machine. I'm not sure. You got to check with your rental stores and see if they rent something like that. But they do make a machine where you can set it right on top of your concrete. It will measure the thickness of your concrete.
Well, I've got long bits that are thinner that will go like 7 inches that are like 3/8 inch. What I was thinking is about 6 to 7 inches around the perimeter of where the base is at. Drill a hole as far down as I can and just see where I'm at to make sure, because it's easy to just fill in little holes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that, then I know I'm fine, but I wanted to kind of double check what your guys' thoughts were.
To me, that's the best thing to do. Is get you a hammer bit, a long hammer bit, and think where you want to drill your hole. Drill your hole, and when you punch through, pull your drill back out and measure your drill bit because it'll show you right on the bit how deep you went before it punched through.
Yeah, so just do like 6, 7 inches around the perimeter, one on each side, and then just kind of see. And then if that's good, then I know where the lift is at is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, without making it too technical and spend a lot of money or something like that. Yeah, that's really about the only way you can do it, Mike. To be honest with you.
Okay, because I had to do the lift off center by about 9 inches off center, because what I found out is that the concrete isn't perfectly flat in this section, and there's one tower that was fairly wobbly, and I'd rather have it pretty true to where I need minimal shims than have something that I've really got to shim but have a dead center. So that's why I'm just like, I'll just do off to the side just to make sure it's safer.
Yeah, but you got to remember that 9 inches where you had to offset it. That might not be where they poured the deepest concrete.
That's true.
That's why I got to do the test holes to find out to make
And
sure
it
it's that.
may actually be that the reason it's not so flat there is because they did pour it deeper and they didn't finish it as well. It
You
may
know,
have settled, it may have settled differently because of the weight.
Yeah, because you wasn't there when they formed it all up and poured it, was you?
I was, and I should have taken a picture exactly where they had it, that it was going to get deeper, dead on, so I could see where the door opening was and know exactly where it was at. I think I'm pretty close. So this first bay, it's kind of weird that it slopes higher at the sides of it, but that could be, like you said, due to where the concrete was at. But I had them do two 4 foot by 4 foot sections that were an extra 3 inches deep, that were like 7 inches deep.
Oh,
So it's a pretty
Oh,
big
4 foot by
area.
4 foot, then offsetting at 9 inches shouldn't hurt you none.
that's huge.
I shouldn't be. I should. Well, that's why I had them make it big enough, because
Even
it
at
should
9 inches off, you should be right there. I mean, I would think if they poured it where you thought you'd be, and if it's 4 foot by 4 foot, and you're only 9 inches off center, you should still be fine.
Yeah.
Well, if Jamie was here, she would be the expert on 9 inches. So
Right.
Now
I'm sorry.
it's easy.
I just had to throw that out there.
Well, and
The cars.
8.8 and 8.8.
I saw her one time when she stopped by the tent when we were at the track.
Oh, did she make it up to Ford Takeover this year also?
Yeah, she made it up.
Oh, did she? That's cool. That's cool.
I talked to her for a few minutes. She looked good. She looked like she was, just kind of wore out by the sun and the heat.
I imagine everybody felt that way.
But she was there with the gentleman that owns the shop.
Yeah, I know when I come, I'm gonna make sure I bring a damn pop-up tent that's big enough. I got this big, huge ass snap-on tent that pops up. I'm gonna make sure I bring that.
Pretty big. Mine's big enough. And I had tons of water. I had a whole 40 pack of water in my cooler.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely have plenty of water, plenty of beer. There won't be no doubt about that. I have plenty of beer.
I didn't drink much beer. I didn't drink much at all this week. I think the first night I had like 3 beers. The second night I had 3 beers, and that's about it.
That's why I'm gonna make sure when I come up there, I'm gonna have somebody with me. That way I can drink plenty of beer. That way I don't have to drive.
Yeah, I just cut back this year really big. That's all.
I ain't cutting back.
I still have that gentleman Jack left. That what was left.
Oh, no, I won't be drinking. I won't drink none of that stuff. I ain't man enough for that shit. That shit'll kick my ass.
Yeah, it did RJ's too.
Yeah, I ain't scared to admit it either. I'm a beer drinker, not a damn liquor drinker.
Not something he does a lot. He has drinks, and it'll do you in if you're not used to it.
There's a difference drinking beer and drinking liquor. Liquor would kick your ass. That's a creeper. It would just tear you up quick.
Liquor is quick.
I drank 1 beer from Sublime, and I got a little buzz off that.
I know.
Oh, you drink one of those damn Miller Lights?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. You poor thing, you.
Hey, it was free.
I'd have drank it too. If it's free, I'll drink it.
Like I said, I bought a 12-pack of that Ultra, and I had a beer with dinner each time we went to the Longhorn. So, and then the Michelob Ultra, I brought 4 of them home. Maybe
I'll
5.
probably get my buddy that lives up there close to RJ and Pink's to meet me up.
12-pack.
Meet me up there. Well, I'll probably go by and pick him up because I think I pretty much the way Google Maps has me going, they got me going up and going through Alabama to come up there instead of going through Tennessee. So
shit, I would drive through the cornfield to get down there.
What up?
So what, Gary?
What up? I was driving through cornfield to get down there.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. My GPS was taking me all over the place.
I looked at a route to get from Atlanta area up there, and it brings you right through my area.
Yeah. If you go on Google and type in Hampton, Georgia to Jackson, Tennessee, that's the route that it got me going.
Yeah, it's pretty quick for me. I mean, for me, it's 2 hours.
Yeah, and it's probably got me going, like you said, Pink's probably pretty damn close to you and RJ.
For you, it's only like 6.5 hours at the most. Because you're only like 4.5 from here, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like 415 miles, 418 miles, or something like that. I think.
What town is it again?
Hampton, Georgia.
Hampton, Georgia. Yeah, so, yeah, you're 4.5 hours from here, going through Birmingham. You're almost, if you get through Huntsville, it's almost 5 hours. So yeah, you'd be 6.5 hours to Jackson.
Yeah,
minimal stops.
Oh, that'll be very minimal because when I travel, man, I don't stop but for gas and a piss, and I'm gone again.
On the way there, I didn't stop at all. I didn't make one stop on the way there. On the way home, I stopped once to pick up the wiper and take a piss, and that was it. Maybe I didn't stop. No, that was it. The one stop on the way home.
Yeah, I'm one of those type, man. When I travel, I don't stop.
Well, it took us 10 hours to get down there and 9 hours to get back.
Yeah, much better time on the way back.
I made worse time on the way back.
You traffic?
Much worse time.
Yeah, because I'm going there. I left early in the morning. Going home, I left late in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me, it was 9.5 down and like 11.5 back.
So when RJ and I left, when we got up to the bridge, he went north and I went south. I didn't realize he was going to go a different way. You were the last one there, Sublime, I think.
Yep, he's probably the first one there and the last one to leave.
No, I was.
Oh, you got there before he did, though, didn't you?
Yeah. Boost Addict beat me.
Could all of y'all kind of congregate and meet over at Ken's shop or something?
Pretty much.
Not up at the hotel.
Yeah, we met at the hotel. I got checked in, and then I think we waited on one or two people, and then we headed over, and then a few people just went straight there, like Chad, Mad Motorhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, did Chad even get a? I mean, I'm sorry, not Chad, but Maniac. Was he able to make a pass down the track?
Oh yeah, I wasn't there though. It was Friday night when he did it.
Yeah, he went down Friday night.
Oh, you wasn't there. Damn, I'm really surprised about that.
We went back to the hotel. Dude, I'm telling you, sitting outside that hotel and just hanging and drinking.
That's fun.
That's where it's at, man. That's what it's all about.
Hitting the swimming pool when nobody else is in there. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'd have been like a big fat whale in that boat.
I was.
That's what I'd look like.
Dude,
Man, I
I
wouldn't
don't want
give
to
a
go get my
damn.
charger. Oh, fuck. Too lazy.
It was late for me.
You need to have multiple chargers, dude. You need to have one out there in the garage and one in the house.
I do have multiple. I have 3 out.
No, I'm talking about Sublime. He's always on the damn thing saying, "Damn, I need my charger. Damn, I need my charger."
I have 2 of them sitting right here beside me in the couch. Because all my chargers work for everything. So my laptop, my tablet, my phone, I'll use the same chargers.
I use my phone so much for work now. Freaking dude, by the time I get home, I'm at 30-40%.
Yeah.
I'm throwing another 60 phone calls I had to make when I got home, and now we're down to 19.
No.
Now, since you use your phone so much for work, does your boss pay part of your cell phone bill?
He pays my entire bill. That's for the last, I don't even know how many years. I never get a phone bill for this phone.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Yeah.
So Sublime only has a work phone. He doesn't have a personal phone.
My brother was like that for years, man. With the company he worked for, all he had was a company phone. He never had a personal phone. He said, "Why the hell would I pay a bill when they gonna give me a phone and pay it for me?" That's what my brother always said. He goes, he's got plenty of money. He can afford his cell phone bill easy. He's like, ain't no sense me wasting money. He goes, I just like being throwing money out there on the ground.
Oh, I got a call Monday from the owner of the old company I used to work for.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they gonna try to hire you back?
Possibly might want to get me building stuff for them here.
Sweet.
Because they just can't find good help, and they also want somebody to maybe do drawing and like seriously do drawings or just to be able to answer questions about NEC code stuff. That some of it I might have to look up because I don't have it all memorized anymore.
I mean, you just have to go upstairs and set your office up if something like that was to happen, wouldn't you?
I have an office.
Now I'm saying you would really have to go up there and get it all set up and working in the way that you need it to work if you get that other job.
Already.
Oh, okay. Now, do you have like a drafting table or something like that to draw your blueprints up on and stuff like that?
No, I use AutoCAD.
So,
okay.
If that's the case, would you quit the job that you're working now?
No, it'd be after work stuff.
So it'd be like an extra side job.
Yeah, it would be an all the time thing anyway. He sent me a picture of something I couldn't remember what it looked like. A box I built many years ago, and it was a pretty simple box. And he was asking questions about that one and about building stuff like that, and I was like, that I could do. That I have room for. I would have to clear room out in my garage for some stuff, but I don't know about some of it. Might be too big for me to deal with because I don't have a pallet jack. I don't have a way to move things like that around. I don't know. I'll talk to him again. I'm gonna call him back, and I also need to write up a formal. If I do this, this is your charge per call per hour or whatever.
Yeah, man, work it out where you can get you some stuff for your shop. So I need a pallet jack. I need a gantry crane.
I don't
need all that shit.
I don't have room for all that. That's the thing is I don't have room for that. I don't have the ceiling height for anything. If I wanted a crane, I'd just build one into the ceiling, but it wouldn't. It's only 8 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
I have an 8-foot ceiling. That's the issue I have with my garage.
Yeah, I imagine pulling engines out of cars would be pretty damn rough in that little shop.
Yeah, it's not hard. I have a cherry picker. I just do it with a cherry picker.
Oh, okay.
I have a 2-ton fold up, the Harbor Freight one. Had it for
Oh, yeah.
years. I've
Oh,
had it
I got no problem with them. They good damn cherry pickers.
Yeah, and I got it back when it was cheap. Those things are damn expensive now.
Yes, they are.
And they have that the 1-ton costs more than what I paid for my 2-ton.
Yep.
But what's
They
up,
pri-
Rich?
Yeah. Damn old Harbor Freight. They ain't. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're still the budget place, but hell,
Yeah,
they even
that ain't what it used to be.
no, their budget has went up.
I just saw they have the the smoke detect a smoke kit for doing leak down and trying to find leaks and stuff. They have the Icon version. They want $559 for that thing, and I'm like, I can buy one on Amazon. It's probably the same thing in a different color for 120 or 100 less than $199. I mean, like, I'm not paying $500 and some dollars for that from Harbor
Talking
Freight.
about for a smoke machine.
Yeah,
Dude, go on Brutal's. Go. I don't know if you've ever watched that video. Go on Brutal's YouTube channel. He built a smoke machine.
well, I don't need one. That's the thing.
I'm saying he built one for less than $40,
I could build
and it works perfect.
Yeah, I could build one, yes, cheaply if I wanted to. I don't need one. I was just saying, I had an ad today, and I saw that. And I
Yeah.
was like, that's way overpriced because it's still Chinese bullshit.
Oh yeah. 100%.
So,
But nah, I thought it was cool when damn Brutal built his. I was like, damn, for damn less than $40, you built your damn smoke machine. That's pretty damn cool.
because why are you telling me to kiss your grits, Rattata?
Who's been saying that all night?
I haven't been paying attention. The chat's going by.
Hey, we got T. Hessler in the chat. I didn't even know.
I said, hey, T, just a minute ago. I guess nobody heard me.
And then
What's
we
up,
got
T?
Dale's Adventure. Yeah.
We got Dale's in here, Rattletrap's in here. Got the keys today. You did. Oh, by the way, I did it. Got the keys today, and I'm trying to remember what you got the keys for. You probably told me, but I have the memory of a chicken. So,
hey guys, I'm gonna drop out of here because I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed.
hey,
All righty there, Mr. Gary. Nice talking to you, sir.
You guys have a great night.
Later,
You
Gary.
too. Take care, buddy.
your link did not show up. What link? Let me look. Let me look on actual. Let me go look. I don't think you can't post a link if you're not a
Moderator.
moderator. So,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in the house here in a few minutes. Have me some watermelon.
I'm about to get the pizza, and I'm down to 15%.
I'm
You
trying.
ain't went got your phone charger yet.
No, I ain't doing it. Too late. When I get down to about 8%, I'm rolling.
So, Sublime, what is your next out of town trip? Are you
Try and throw the link up now there, Rattletrap.
Are you and Kim plan on making your Florida trip this year?
I doubt it, but I don't know. Too early to tell. It all depends on how the rest of this year goes,
I know
work-wise.
y'all skipped it last year, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, hold on. I gotta get.
Yeah, I really don't have anything planned as of now.
See?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I was a little slow on that one.
What's up,
You're
T.
fine.
Hudson?
I was
How
looking
you
at
doing, buddy?
you bought the M400. Rattletrap bought a Noble M400. No way. You didn't buy this one for 65,000. I hope.
Hey, Pinks, if you need a smoke machine, all you need is Salty over there and a carton of Marlboros, and you find any leak anywhere.
You know shit.
You're probably right, T.
That dude smokes like a chimney.
Ah, nah. You want to see somebody smokes like a chimney? Look at my mom, dude. Holy shit, that woman puts down some cigarettes. God almighty.
Stop talking about your mama, Salty. She's a nice lady.
Dude, look here. I bought this pack of cigarettes when the one I'm smoking on now. I think I bought it Sunday afternoon, and I'm still smoking on it.
So I know what Bama's thinking. Bama's thinking this. If you've got Smoky that's gonna, or I just say Smoky, Salty, that's gonna be the smoke machine. can he also pull a vacuum?
Oh, he
Oh,
probably
you
No.
know that.
No, that is T Hustler that can do that.
No. Hey, he could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
There you go.
let's start a Harley.
Damn.
How you doing,
Oh,
Mike?
I'm
being
doing
all kind of
excellent,
cruel
sir.
to me, man.
What's up,
Fucker.
Sablizzy?
So T, it was great meeting you in person, kind sir. I'm glad that you were able to get things lined up, that you showed up,
Oh,
and
yes.
that was awesome, man. You looks like you're doing good. Looks like you're in good health, and
He
you're
damn
taking
near
care of
killed me.
business.
That's how good a health he's in.
Huh?
Praise the Lord.
I said
You
he
know,
damn near killed me. That's how good a health he's in.
it
There you
Down
go.
near killed you. What did you do about drown your ass in the pool or something?
No,
No,
he
then
wrecked
when we
him.
freaking saw each other the first time, we gave each other a hug, and he freaking starts going into a bear hug on my ass. Felt like my ribs were gonna pop like a freaking rubber band. Jesus, like T, don't kill me here.
so, you
Hey, he
know,
was just happy to see you, buddy.
it's
Oh, I
funny. I
know.
went on Facebook today and I saw you traveling to Tennessee, and I was like, hold on. And then it updated. My Facebook finally decided to update, and it was from a couple days ago.
Yeah, well,
Like, what the hell?
today I put on there because I came to Maryland to visit my nephews,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah, I had a layover in Nashville, so I
maybe
put
that's what showed up.
traveling from Tennessee, and then it was like, and then just come up with a list. It's like Russia. Like, yeah, I'll go to Russia. Yeah, I'll get my Ukrainian bride since Salty
So
Sister's off the table now.
there you go. So what'd you do? Did you drive down to Ford take over, or did you fly in and somebody picked you up?
No, I was coming back from Little Rock. I graduated on Friday, Salty, and I drove when I was driving through. It goes right past Ford Takeover, so it was a wonderful thing. It was amazing. I got to meet
Oh,
Mike, hang out with Pinks. I got to meet Mr. Mach 1 for the first time.
that's
So
cool,
it was
buddy.
good stuff. Yeah, it was
Ah.
So did
good
you
stuff.
stay the rest of the weekend? Did you stay Friday and Saturday and leave out on Sunday?
Yes, sir. I did. Yes, sir.
There you go. That's cool, man. Cool.
Yeah, it was real cool. It was a great time. Like I said, BBQ Mike was there. I haven't seen him in a few years, and I haven't
How long
seen
was your
Ken in a
drive
few
home?
years.
You finally got to meet Jamie for the first time, didn't you?
Yeah, I met Jamie. Hung out with Sablizzy.
Busy.
Sablizzy got dizzy when he took that hit from the 50.
As long as I wasn't sampling that jizzy.
Oh, you were. That was behind the
Behind the
grandstand.
curtain, wasn't it?
It was behind the grandstand at the
Behind
track.
the tizzy.
Oh, Lord.
Give me. He had a sign that said, "Give me all your sticky stuff."
Oh my god.
Yeah, MJI in the
That's
house.
Yeah,
Give me all your sticky stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance really to talk to MJI this time. I saw him. I said hi. I know that. I said hi to Isaiah, but I really didn't have a chance to talk to him because he was always busy talking with somebody else, and I didn't feel like
Yeah,
interrupting.
he was a busy dude all weekend. He had his daughter with him. He had Isaiah with him, so they were running around.
People probably loving that car of his, though.
He
Oh
didn't bring it this time.
Oh,
no,
he didn't bring it?
he brought
no.
the
No, he left
family
it at
wagon.
home.
He brought the family wagon.
Yeah.
I can't blame him if he got his children with him.
What
That's
is
the best
that?
thing to bring.
Was it 300? He was driving.
Something like it. Yeah, I don't know, but
Nice
I
looking
was
car.
very, I was very flattered and humbled and blessed because his son said, "You came and played Matchbox cards with me and ate pizza one time."
Oh, he still remembered that. That's cool, man.
Yeah, he did. I was like, "Oh man, that's
Man, I wish
awesome."
I had my Matchbox car.
Hey, when's the last time you talked to Pony, man?
Talked to Pony a couple weeks ago.
Oh, did you? How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's just riding his BMX bikes, winning races, and having a good time.
Good deal.
Being all in shape and everything.
Yeah, we don't get to see him hardly ever anymore.
Yeah. Well, Salty's keeping in shape too. Round.
Round
You can count on that, dude. Hey, round is his shape.
It's a shape for
I'm
Like
sure.
telling
John
you.
Barkley, the round mound.
That's it, dude. Hey, round is his shape. I firmly believe it. I just hope I don't get no bad news come tomorrow.
Well, they're gonna have
Why?
to They gonna cut your
No,
pepper off?
no, when I went and done my physical, my doctor called me today and said, hey, we need you to come in. We need to talk to you. So, tomorrow.
Huh.
So, yeah, I just hope they didn't find nothing bad. So, we'll find out tomorrow.
Hey, Dales, have fun, man. Take it easy.
Uh,
Thanks for coming in.
Later,
Thank
Dale.
you, Dales.
See you,
Hey,
Dale.
Salty. He's probably gonna tell you you're pregnant.
Well, if he is, I promise you all, I will be a Ford takeover next year. 'Cause I'm going to be a rich motherfucker.
Either that or he's going to say, Salty, I'm going to need to take an inch. You're like, damn, I only got 4.
That's, at this point in my life, what's the difference? It don't matter anymore.
Don't worry yourself too bad.
Hey,
Baby, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
That extra inch makes the difference if you're getting in or not.
That's right.
Hey, look here. When you're getting it, and when you get my age and when you're getting it, you ain't concerned about the other party no more. You concerned about you getting yours. That's all you worried about.
Yeah, I'm sure he's real happy with that, Salty.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah.
wish you lots of luck.
Hey, and you know I'm not going to fall for that shit, right?
Yeah, of course not.
I'm an old truck driver. You ain't getting me, dude. That shit.
Only way
You might get Mike's garage and the rest of them, but you ain't in Sublime, but you ain't getting me.
The only way they're gonna get you is if you drop the soap in the shower.
I ain't gullible.
Nah, you don't know I ain't gonna say it. You just don't know you don't know how to respond to the jokes that. Well, let me see. Let me put it this way. I ain't gonna say you don't know how to respond to jokes, but
I just started smelling that.
T knows what I'm talking about. It's hard to explain it.
Yes, sir.
It's hard to explain it.
I thought I was having a stroke there for a second because I started smelling like cinnamon out of the blue for no reason. And we've got one of those plug-in, air freshener things. It's been plugged in, but all of a sudden it started smelling again. I just hit my nostrils. And I was like, "Where the hell's that smell coming from?"
Hey, that was like me this afternoon, Pigs. All of a sudden, I felt like there was something crawling on me.
Huh.
I'm like, what is it? What's going on?
What was crawling on you?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Well, hey, T, have they put you out on patrol yet?
Yeah, I was out on patrol Monday, and then I worked. Because we have a lot of construction coming on, so I worked getting vehicles inspected and drivers inspected to come on the base.
Well, damn, the tornado just picked up. Holy shit, the wind just started blowing like hell. Feels good, too. Holy crap.
And you're up in Maryland right now?
Yeah, I'm in Maryland right now. I came.
Oh, hell yeah.
I had some days. Well, I had some time off, and they're like, "Look, you take some time off when you get back from the academy," and So I said, "All right, cool, thank you." So I got some time off.
I take it you flew to Maryland, though, right? You didn't
I flew.
drive or nothing. I got
Yeah.
You sound tired, though. You sound like it's been a long week.
It has been. It's been a long week, but I had gotten. I got a phone call. Hey, they messed up my time schedule. Well, my payroll, and they're like, "Can you get to does your computer have a card reader?" And I'm like, "No." But guess what? I use my Nugget. Oh, there's an Army base right down the street. So I just turned, got on the Army base, got on an Army computer, and got my shit squared away.
There you go.
There you go.
They're like, damn, good thinking, man.
You need a card reader. You mean like for like RFID style? Or,
yeah, chip style cat cards.
Okay, chip card.
Yeah.
You don't have one of those in your. You need to get it
Yeah,
out.
So they messed up your time and owed you some money?
Come again?
So they messed up your time and owed you some money?
Well, no, they were trying to get my time in for the week.
Hey, Salty, you'll have to let us know how what the doctor says, right?
Yeah, I will.
All right.
I'll find out tomorrow at 2:00. Well, at least that's what my appointment is. We'll find out exactly what time they call me back anyway. I'll be there at 2:00. What's how long I'll sit in the waiting room?
He's probably going to put you on a diet until you stop drinking that cream of some young guy.
I heard that's a sticky drink.
Hey, T would know. That's why we need to ask him.
I wouldn't know. That's why you drink it so it calms
He
down.
been out there in Arkansas with all them damn Razorbacks. He would definitely know.
So T, you want to know why we know? So T, you want to know why we know this is true about Salty?
How's
Because
that?
he knows about the salty taste. That's why it goes by salty.
That's right.
What salty taste?
I think they're calling.
Ain't nobody never. Yeah.
Swallowing salty.
Damn, Mike.
God, I hope this is rain blowing in here. Holy shit.
It probably is coming from up here.
Dude, wind just picked up from nowhere. It wasn't even blowing. Now it's blowing like 15, 20 miles an hour. If y'all hear it in the mic, I'm totally sorry.
I apologize.
Well, if it's raining, go grab you a bar of soap, you weasel.
No, it ain't raining. I want it to rain. God, dude, we ain't had no rain here in forever. It is so hot and dry. The damn grass, dude, it's blended. It's so brown. It's blending in with the dirt. Can't even tell it's grass anymore.
Well, don't smoke it.
Yeah, dude, we hadn't had any rain or nothing in probably 3 weeks. It's just been straight nothing but hot.
Well, I know Texas has been cooking like where my in-laws are at. They're just south of Dallas. Man, it's in the hundreds.
Yeah, it was 100 degrees here today. The heat index was 107. It was hot as hell. God almighty, it was hot.
That's too hot. I can't take that kind of heat.
Me either, man. That's why I stayed in the house mostly all damn day until I had to go out and go to the store.
Especially it's not a dry heat; it's a humid heat.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, anybody's ever been to Georgia? You know, the humidity is just unbearable down here. It's awful.
I'm happy I'm in the South and not the deep South.
Yeah, come on down here, buddy. Yeah, you're up here in Raleigh. Yeah, you're in a really good spot.
I'm in a good spot.
You should get all 4 seasons where you're at.
I get 3 to 3.5. Winter ain't that bad. Winter ain't bad at all.
Winter,
Yeah, if you're further north in North Carolina, you would definitely get all 4 seasons. I think the northern part of North Carolina gets a decent amount of snow every year. I ain't gonna say it's snow like 2 or 3 feet or nothing, but I think they get 10, 12 inches over the whole period of the winter.
Yeah.
Like that.
Right, because that's higher elevation. I'm not sea level, but I'm like 600 feet above sea level. So I mean, I'm not high elevation, but
600 feet above sea level. That's why there's so many drag strips in North Carolina then, because the DA is always really good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it's a pizza.
It's a pizza.
It's a little pizza.
Dude, I apologize for the wind, guys. It's just picked up like crazy here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm telling you, it sure does feel good. Holy crap.
That looked good.
Huh?
That looked good. I needed that.
It is good.
See, that's the problem here. For the last 3 weeks, dude, it's been so hot, so dry, and the wind. We haven't had no wind at all. None to speak of. And, usually when it's really hot, as long as you got a decent breeze blowing, you can tolerate it. But when it's just a dry heat, there's no wind, there's no nothing. Oh my God, dude, it's like a sweat fest.
I'm like
Good thing about this wind, though, I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes. That's good.
Hey, Salty, I'm wrong. I'm like 440 feet above sea level.
Oh yeah, the damn DA's even better then.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I will, MJI. I'll text it to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I didn't know MJI was in here. What's up, MJI?
Yeah, I haven't checked the chat at all.
I haven't. No, I got my phone's not even. It's sitting up under my chair.
No, I see it.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go in there and have me some of that damn Mexican food I went and bought today. It was so damn hot I couldn't even eat it. Not the food itself. It was just so hot outside. I just didn't want anything to eat because it was so hot.
What up, Bama?
What's up? I had to jump in for a minute. I just seen Sublime put his hand up there by that pizza. T dropped out.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
Oh,
damn, he
damn.
dropped out. Damn, he was just here.
He dropped or he lost connection, one of the two.
Yeah, well, I was going to jump in and let T know that he was correct. He said that Subline had big hands.
Yeah. Well, that's a little teeny 4-inch pizza, though.
I'm down to 5%, so I may grab my charger after I eat or something and then hop back in if you guys.
Okay, well, that's all right. You jump out there, bully.
I'm
All right,
not-
there's we'll see. We'll see you next live stream because we know you ain't coming back.
Yeah, I got paperwork to do tonight, so I may or may not be back. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, well, I hate to run you off there, bully.
Yeah, you didn't do anything. You're all right.
I don't know what's on tonight anyway, because
All right, later, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke this cigarette. It'll probably take me 8 minutes, 9, 10 minutes to smoke this cigarette, and Pete shut it down, and I'll go in the house. But I'm actually enjoying this wind out here right now. Damn, it feels good. It's a cool wind too.
Well, damn.
It's actually pleasant to be outside for a change.
I got Mike. Oh yeah, I got Mike. I got some more bits coming. Pink's 11 inches long, and I got a 1/4 inch, 3/8, and a few other ones.
you know what to fill that concrete. What do you fill your concrete holes with if you're not? What are you planning on filling them with?
I was going to fill it with concrete.
Oh,
They make liquid concrete in a tube, right?
I was going to say they either that or you get the epoxy glue that go in there.
Yeah.
Just as well.
I got
Yeah, they make liquid concrete in a tube, and it dries. When it dries, it's just like damn concrete, dude. That's some good shit.
What the good thing about it is it self-levels itself.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. It
really is some good stuff.
You can get it in the bag too now, but you gotta read the directions very carefully.
Shit on that, man. I just get the damn tube. It goes in the caulk gun, squirt the hole, and you're good to go. You ain't got to worry about it.
Works really well.
Yep.
Night, T.
Take care, T, buddy. Nice talking to you again, man.
Yeah, I've
Enjoy.
already got the concrete. I got like 15 bags in the shed. So I mean,
Yeah, but that concrete's got rocks in it, right?
You just take the rocks out. You know what I mean? Just kind of sift it towards just the sandy stuff.
Well,
and then
you got to remember too now. If you're just going to mix a little concrete for it will crack.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying use the concrete in a tube, man, because it won't crack.
Oh, it will. So when it settles, it would crack in there.
Yeah, because it's so thin.
Yeah.
Because it's so thin. And you take the rocks out of it. The rocks is what holds it together. So when you take it out, it's just like mortar mix, like on a brick. Then the little mortar mix between the bricks. That's all it is. And you know how easy that shit is to chip. That shit ain't nothing.
Yeah, you can go to Lowe's or anywhere and get that.
We're talking a 1/4 inch hole here, guys. It's not.
Well, yeah, but still.
Epoxy or you either use epoxy fill or use the concrete in a tube. That's that's
what I'm saying. If he's talking about using his concrete in the bags and then filtering the rocks out of it. Once you take the rocks out of it, it's just like mortar mix at that point. It's not strong at all.
It's Portland concrete without the rock is what it is. And it'll work just fine. It'll work if you do it right.
Yeah, the concrete in the tube, dude, I'm 100%. I'm a believer in that shit. That shit works.
But it's
great.
It's not cheap.
No. But I mean, hell, you really don't want to cheap out on something like that because you don't want your shit cracking and stuff like that.
1/4 inch hole. It won't hurt. Fill it with that. It really won't.
You got to remember that these test holes that I'm going to do is going to be like 6 to 8 inches from where I'm doing my actual anchors.
Well, I mean, hell, it's up to you, buddy. If you feel comfortable doing that, then by all means, use what you have. For sure. Use what you have.
But so I ordered those bits. They'll be here tomorrow. Because the thing is, my other bits are only 6 inches long, and I want to see how deep that it is.
They're making me jealous already.
You ain't right.
Damn, now I don't know if I'm going to water the flowers or not. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. But I have to water the damn flowers because I water them every other day.
Yeah, just put some tape on that damn drill and put the tape around it the length you want and drive it down there and pull it out.
Shit, you don't even got to do that when you're drilling the concrete, buddy. All you got to
No,
do is
I'm
just
talking
get
about
it.
just measure it so you won't go all the way through. Is all I'm saying.
Well, the problem is he don't know how deep it is. He don't know when to stop. He won't know he's through until he punches through. That's the thing. He don't know where he's wanting to drill at. He don't know how thick the concrete is. That's what he's trying to find out. He's trying to find out how deep it is.
I think I'd be calling the contractor back and saying, how come you
Shit,
guys didn't mark it?
Yeah, why is it
that contractor tell you anything. He ain't gonna give a damn about that concrete now.
Depends on the contractor. There's still
That's
some
what I'm saying.
contractors out there that do actually care
Yeah.
about their customers and
Yeah.
about their work and know where it is and could do that. They still exist.
I know they do, but the chances of actually finding one of those like finding a needle in a haystack anymore.
Well, I know the guy that did the concrete for my driveway was kind enough to come back and fix a problem with it afterwards. But
That's cool.
he came back and checked on it. And it needed to be done. The corners needed to be cut off so they wouldn't crack off, because that's all they were going to do is crack off and create a bad crack. So he did a cut on them. So it gave it an angled cut. And there wasn't that little piece sticking out, the edge to crack off. If that cracks off, it starts, eating away at the concrete. It just
Yep.
So.
Hey, Mike, do you have a hammer drill?
Yeah, he's got a hammer drill, don't you?
I think he fell asleep.
About
I
that.
think he's right next to us.
I'm back. So when my phone's low on battery, so when it's under 20%, it keeps turning, the screen to blank. And when that happens, it kicks the microphone off.
I got you.
So yeah, no, I've got a hammer drill. I've already used it to drill holes to anchor down my AC units.
Hey, what hammer drill you got?
The Vivor.
Oh, you got your big one or battery powered or plug-in?
Oh no, big plug-in one.
You said big. Is it an SDS hammer drill or a spline drive?
SDS.
Okay, it's not big.
Yeah, I still got my dad's old Hilti. That's a big son of a bitch.
The big Milwaukees we're using that actually have the active shock in the handle of them, so it doesn't kill you to use. That are this large spline drive. Those are big ones.
Yeah, have you ever used a Hilti?
I've used plenty of Hiltis. They're nice, but I like the Milwaukee makes a plug-in. It's a plug-in, not a battery.
Oh yeah. My Hilti's a plug-in also.
Yeah, ours was too. We had both. We had Hiltis and at my old job.
I got my dad's Milwaukee also. Old ass Milwaukee. Holy shit, that something's old.
I think the only hammer drills I have are the ones that are the built into my, the drill hammer drill. I don't know. I don't remember if I have an actual hammer drill out there anymore.
I still have my dad's, and you'll be probably the only one that knows about this. You'll probably be the only one that knows about this. The rest of the guys probably don't. I still have my dad's old Milwaukee Romex drill, where he had them big long ass bits in it. Where you drill out a house. Dude, I got that electric one. I tell you what, if you catch something just right, that motherfucker will break your arm or throw your ass into the wall.
Just so you know, their new 18 volt versions of those. It's called a whole hog. The new 18 volts will rip your arm off too.
Well, I'm telling you, that one my dad's got, that's a man's drill, dude. Holy shit!
I've used many of those back when I was an electrician before the battery powered ones. I own one of the battery powered ones now though, and that thing is a beast. I couldn't believe how strong it was. I was thinking there's no way it's going to be as strong as the plug-in ones I've used, and I was wrong. And I don't even have the strongest one. I have like the weak one.
Yeah.
But I might still have a Bosch SDS hammer drill. a plug-in. I'm not sure if I even still have that one. It
Yeah,
might
next time I go down to my brother's, I open up the toolbox on my dad's truck and I'll take a picture of that old Milwaukee.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch is old. God, it's old.
The big old heavy, super heavy too.
Dude, that son of a bitch is heavy. It'll break your. That son of a bitch kill you by the time you drilled out a house. God, I'm not even doing it.
I've used those.
And the damn bits are like a damn foot and a half long. They're damn big, long ass bits, boy.
Actually, a lot of times when I use those, I was using short bits because we had to get in between the studs. You can't use a long bit doing that.
Shit, the bits my dad's got, dude, them son of a bitch are long.
Well, then they're made for drilling down through a floor. Down, those are made for drilling down or up. They're not made for drilling side to side.
Shit, we drilled the whole house. We drilled whole houses out with that son of a bitch. The whole damn house.
You're drilling it wrong at an angle then, because you can't get between if you can't get between the studs, you're not drilling straight.
Tell my dad you were drilling wrong.
I wouldn't.
You couldn't tell him. You couldn't tell him because he wouldn't listen. He was gonna drill that whole damn house out with that same old Milwaukee.
That's fine. You can get shorter bits for them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. But
I know you can because I have them out in my toolbox. They're only like 6 inches long.
So
tell you what, that damn drill my dad's got, that's a man's drill. That son of a bitch will whoop your ass, boy. That son of a bitch stowed me against the wall I don't know how many times.
So Pinks, I looked at the Vevor up. It's pretty strong. It's 1,500 watts.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not. I just know what size they are, size wise.
Yeah.
I would not use that Vevor for what we were doing with our big Milwaukees.
Probably not.
We were drilling hundreds of holes a day.
Oh yeah. When you're drilling out a house, dude, there's
no. This is concrete drilling.
Oh, I was going to say. Yeah. You're talking about a hammer drill now. Yeah, you're talking about hammer drill.
I'm talking about that hammer drill that Milwaukee used. And oh my God, when we got those Milwaukees, they were not cheap and they were worth every penny because of the handle on them that gave you, it didn't make you have to absorb all the impact.
Exactly.
A solid handle did. It had basically a shock built into it, and it was so nice. I mean, I could drill with those for hours compared to the older ones where after an hour I'm done, somebody else take over. Dude,
I tell you the best invention my dad said they ever come out with for electrical work. And that's back when Makita came out with the big old green drills. My dad loved those son of bitches, boy. Good God Almighty.
I never used those.
That was the first damn battery drill you could buy was a damn Makita. Big old something. The battery slid up into the handle of it. Big old damn battery. Big old drill. Dude. Greenish, turquoise, blue, or whatever hell color it was.
Yeah, turquoise. Yeah. Those I did have.
They wasn't strong, but back then, I mean, that was the biggest they had. The only one you could get. And how you wouldn't find an electrician that didn't have 2 or 3 or 4 Milwaukee boxes on his truck. They all had them. At least down here, because my uncles, they were all really big into doing residential work. My dad always done commercial and industrial. And so he used the Makitas a lot. Because you always got to strap up your pipe and shit like that.
Makitas were actually a lifesaver. I didn't have the drill, but I did have the screw gun. And I loved that. Yeah. Oh, man, I wish I still had that. It was one of the best screw guns I've ever owned. It had the best clutch in it. I never stripped screws with it. It wasn't fast. It wasn't as fast as like the ones I have now, but
no. But hell, they were so durable, man. You could drop those some bitches and you could never tear them up.
Yeah. Yeah, mine died and it tore it up. I tore it up.
Man.
It died finally. It's just old. It was probably a good 15 years old when it died.
I seen my dad, because in his tool pouch that he carried on his side, and God, I don't know how he carried that tool pouch every day. That something had to be 45, 50 pounds. I mean, it was just loaded full of damn shit.
Sounds like Chris's tool pouch.
Oh my God, dude. He had every single nut driver, and all he had was Klein tools. He didn't believe in nothing but Klein. Nothing but Klein. That was his only shit. And so you're talking about all the nut drivers, screwdrivers, big screwdrivers he could beat with and shit like that. Damn side cutters, strippers, TMBs. I mean, you name it. His pouch, his damn voltmeter. I mean, everything was in there. His tester, his hammer hanging down.
I used to carry one of those too. I used the suspender belt too because belts are heavy. But
hell yeah.
I used to run with all that, and then when I was doing the framing stuff, you got that belt, which is easier because that's just nails and a hammer.
Well, yeah, and it also spread the load on both sides of your body.
You could do that in electrician tool pouches too. You could do the
Well, hell, you got to remember though, back in the 60s and 70s, they didn't have that kind of shit you're talking about. They didn't have them dual pouches like that. It was the one pouch hanging off one side. That was all you had.
Yeah, it was horrible. That was bad.
Yeah, they didn't have the suspender type. They didn't have any of that shit. It was just one pouch on one side, and everything was on the one side of your body. And what wouldn't fit in your pouch was in your back pockets of your jeans.
And that's what tore people up back then was carrying weight like that on one side only is really bad for you.
Oh yeah,
Screws you up big time. I was lucky. I was born later, and we had pouches that you could evenly distribute around you.
Mm-hmm.
It made it easier too. That way you put things in certain spots, like you're going to grab it with your left hand or your right hand. One of the two.
Yeah, exactly. You knew where everything was at. You just set your pouch up how you use it.
Exactly where everything was. I wouldn't even have to look down. I just reached down and go.
You knew by feel what you were grabbing.
Yep. And I may not have carried a full set of nut drivers. I only carried like the two that I needed. And nowadays you could buy the nut drivers that have like 7 different nut drivers in one.
Yeah, exactly.
And screwdrivers, I carried 3 screwdrivers. I carried a 1/4 inch flat, I carried a number 2 and a number 1 Phillips, and that was it. I didn't have to carry anything else. That's all you ever really needed.
Damn, you didn't have the Klein wiggle tail?
No.
Oh my God, I still have my Klein wiggle tail.
And I'm not a Klein, I'm not Klein specific. I never was. I used Klein, but it was never the best in the world. So I used.
Well, back in the day, as far as electrical work, you couldn't get nothing better than a Klein. Well, back in the day, that was the number 1 tool because you go buy them, and trust me, you paid the number 1 price. Now in today's market, back then that price wouldn't have been that much, but back then it was heavy. I mean, it was expensive back then.
They have so. But no, I had Stanley, I had Klein, I had Craftsman, a lot of Craftsman. Back then, I was a lot. That's what I had mostly was Craftsman.
Yeah, Klein side cutters, dude, they were fucking awesome. I love those things.
That I did have, and I still have. I still have cable cutters, side cutters. Although my flat side cutters that I get now are a different brand. They're Zicel or something like that. I don't know what their name is anymore. I've had them for so long. I need to get new ones. They're all dull. My strippers, I've got so many different strippers from different companies. The cheap Ideal ones usually work fine for me most of the time. My Milwaukee ones are awesome. I love those, but they dull out faster than they should.
I never liked the strippers that you had to open up and the wire goes in from the back. I couldn't stand those. I like the wire coming in from the front. You just open them up, put them on there, and pull the damn shit and strip it. That's the ones I always liked back in the day. And they were always made by, they were called T-strippers. They usually had a yellow or a red handle.
Yeah, Ideal. T-strippers.
Yeah, T-strippers. They were great.
I thought strippers in the front or in the back is good.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're talking about that now that's great. But I still have my old T-strippers. I still use them all the time.
He got jokes. I still have some old T-strippers too, but most of those are worn out on me. Literally, I could probably go into my 3 toolboxes and if I went into my toolboxes and my trailer toolbox, I could probably pull out about 20 pair of strippers right now. At least 20. I think I still got 2 pair, and both of them are T-strippers. I got a pair of the later ones that are nice, thicker red handle. Yeah. So much easier to use. I like that have the ergonomic handles on them now. They're nicer.
Man, the old ones, they just had flat handles with
Oh,
yellow
yeah. Just,
plastic shit over top of them. I mean, after you use them all day long, your damn hands will just get tired.
They were wrapped in electrical tape because the original handle grips came off, and I just wrapped them with tape.
Oh yeah, I've seen my dad do that shit many times.
So
I seen him take a damn set of pair side cutters one time and cut a wire, and I'm sure every electrician has went through that. But I seen and that wire was live. Boy, you talking about a spark and burnt the end of it and chipped out a damn big old chip out of the end of his side cutter. And he's like, well, he said, well, get in the truck. We gotta go to the wholesale house. I said, for what? He goes, these damn side cutters ain't worth a shit no more. Now I go get another pair.
Last time I did that, I did it on purpose in an office at my old job. In the office, just to freak people out below me.
Really?
I was changing a ballast out, and I did it live, and I cut both wires at the same time on purpose. And I used one of my sets of cutters that I didn't care about. Oh, I freaked those people out. They all screamed.
That shit will damn ruin a damn set of side cutters.
Oh, it destroys them. It destroys them. The cutters I used were some of the larger cutters. I was actually able to fix them. I ground them down and got them working again. But it was only 2 or 120. It was 120 in neutral. And I just cut them both at the same time.
I couldn't have told you what voltage that was he cut. I don't know. I know I was young and it scared the shit out of me. And he asked me, like, where are you going? I'm getting the hell out of the way.
Depending on what cutters you have, it'll put a hole in them.
Yeah, that ruined his. He's like, well, load up the truck. He goes, we gotta go to the wholesale house. So we went to the wholesale house. He goes, well, I'm done working for the day. Let's go get something to eat and we're going home. And that's the way it was. We went home.
I'm done working for the day too, I think.
But he was the boss. He owned the business. So if he tells you to pack up and go home, hell, we go into the house. You know what I mean? I ain't arguing with you. I ain't arguing. Let's go, Daddy.
It's like when I used to hang with my dad and go to work with him, and then we'd go to lunch, and we'd never go back to work after that.
Yeah, I was just a grunt anyway. You know what I mean? I didn't know nothing. I was the guy that he's like, go get me this off the truck. Go get me that off the truck. Go do this. Go do that.
I wasn't doing nothing. I was sitting in the recliner in his office.
Yeah, I was just a gopher. So.
I didn't do nothing. I just sat there and waited for him to be ready to go.
And before I knew better, he told me, he said, here, I want you to go out to the truck and look on the back of the truck. There's this wire stretcher out there. I need you to go get it and bring it to me. I didn't, I was young, didn't know nothing. So I was out on back of the truck looking for a wire stretcher. Didn't know they didn't never make one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But he had me out there on the back of the truck, digging through the back of the truck trying to find that shit. I went through all the toolboxes.
Use the wire stretcher thing now. People still have wire stretchers, or they don't have theirs with them today. But
yeah, like that, I didn't know any better. You know what I mean? So I was just going out there and doing what he said.
It's like looking for a box of grid squares.
Dude, I cannot tell you how many ground rods I have drove with a damn 10-pound sledgehammer. God almighty, damn.
I was lucky. We had jackhammers for that.
I was the jackhammer. Yeah.
I've done it for my own personal work, but when I was on the job doing it, we always had an electric jackhammer to put those in. You can also use a hammer drill to do it. A large line drive hammer drill. You just stick the end into it and start hammering down. It'll do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, the drill I like using now, though, if I have to hammer drill something big, I don't break out that big Milwaukee you've got, but I do break out that Hilti every now and then. Shit, that shit makes short work any of that shit. That shit just like, it's done. You ain't got to worry about it. I love that Hilti.
I think the last Hilti I used was a core saw. That was it. That was the last one I used. That was core saw, but doing core saw holes for putting large anchors in. Very large anchors.
Yeah, he used to have me at the concrete plants doing some of that. Because my dad would always wire them up and build the panels and all that shit when they built a brand new concrete plant. All that shit's industrial shit, high voltage shit. And boy, he'd have me going across them damn I guess you call them conveyor belts, I guess, at the concrete plant. Where I guess that's what you call them, where the concrete comes down on this conveyor belt, it falls into the thing, and they mix it and make the concrete, dump it into the concrete truck.
I guess.
But you'd always you'd have to crawl up those things and stretch the wire up through there in the pipe. Well, you have to lay the pipe anyway. You have to stretch the pipe up through there. He always knew I was scared of heights, and that was my job all the time. I need you to run this pipe out yonder. I was like, damn. He'd always make me do it. He's like, you got to face your fears one day, son. Get your ass up there and get to work.
What you doing, Bama? You been all quiet down there.
Well, the grandkids running in and out a while ago.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, you got the grandkids tonight, buddy?
Yeah, one of their older brother is playing tonight, and if they win tonight and they win tomorrow or something like that, they have a chance to go to their age group World Series or something.
Oh, okay, cool deal.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna shut this down. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm just gonna
All right, sounds like a plan.
But I appreciate y'all coming in here.
And I appreciate you letting me on the panel, buddy.
Oh yeah, no
All
problem.
right, thanks for having us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody, y'all take care. And Bam, I'll give you a buzz sometime tomorrow, buddy.
All right, later, guys.
All right, later, guys.
All right,
Later, everybody in the chat. Y'all take care.
And I will see you in the next one.